Did you know that Palworld sold over 1 million copies in just its first 8 hours of release? I mean, that's literally faster than the speed of light. Well, actually, that's not true at all. But in terms of game sales, that is pretty dang fast. But unfortunately, it is not all rainbows and sunshine for Palworld. Amidst the game's meteoric rise, it has also been caught up in a whirlwind of controversy.
Bulbasaur, whirlwind!
Critics, and by critics, I mean mainly diehard Pokemon fans, have been accusing Palworld of ripping off Pokemon. And the whispers have grown so loud, in fact, that the Pokemon Company has actually announced a copyright investigation into the game's monster designs. But what makes this game so irresistible that despite the controversy, it ended up selling like hotcakes in an Alaskan bakery? And could Palworld's effect on the gaming industry overall be greater than we think? Let's dive into it. Palworld's success hasn't come without its fair share of controversy. It's kind of like the Shane Dawson of the gaming world, except instead of being a horrible person, it's just a pretty good game. From accusations of an AI-infused development to allegations of just basically plain ripping off Pokemon designs in a very short span of time, Palworld has practically seen it all. In fact, Pokemon with guns has been under the microscope from the moment it started gaining traction. Although Palworld's surge in popularity was swift and substantial, with the spotlight came scrutiny. One of the main points of contention involves rumors of generative AI playing a large part in the game's development. These severe allegations mainly point out Pocket Pair's CEO Takuro Mizobi's tweets over the years, where he has expressed his fascination with generative AI art. He even tweeted about an experiment where Pokemon-like designs were created with AI tools, saying the AI has evolved so much that I can no longer tell which one is a Pokemon. ... And what makes this a little bit trickier is that even though there is no definitive proof of AI being used in Palworld, critics argue that Mizobi's fascination alone with the technology compromises the game's creativity and originality. This is a concern that has spread like wildfire across social media. Well, particularly Twitter, and we all know how fair and trustworthy Twitter can be, right? I mean, personally, I don't think it's fair to judge the merits of Palworld just on his interest in AI alone. Let's be real, most of the people making these criticisms probably downloaded some AI photo generative app and made it their avatar for a little bit when that was super popular months and months ago. So I think it's a little bit hypocritical, and I also don't think until there's definitive proof that you can base your hate off of these claims alone. But, of course, it doesn't end there. Palworld has also been on the receiving end of allegations for them straight up copying Pokemon designs. And these accusations have stirred up quite a storm, with Pokemon enthusiasts leading the charge. The outrage from these die-hard fans has definitely been loud, but mostly laughable at best, with some even admitting to doctoring information in order to make it appear as if Palworld had been indeed copying Pokemon's designs. Such as this Twitter user here, who literally scaled up designs from Palworld in order to make it appear more similar to Pokemon's monsters, and then after being caught, in defense of their lies, came out in the guise of saying they think it's disgusting how much that Palworld glorifies animal abuse. What?
See, now that's some bullshit.
This isn't just about Palworld anymore. It's about what we as gamers should expect and demand from the industry. It's about challenging these billion-dollar corporations to innovate and improve, and not settling for less, especially when it comes to beloved franchises. As the storm rages on, the future of Palworld hangs in the balance. But what does this mean for the gaming industry as a whole? Despite the controversies, Palworld's success could be a game changer for the industry. It could be a wake-up call to developers like Game Freak that gamers demand innovation and quality. Now more than ever, there's a noticeable hunger in the gaming community for fresh, engaging experiences. And Palworld, with its meteoric rise, has shown just how strong that appetite is. Oh, that's a strong appetite.
Oh, that's disgusting. I think I have amniotic sac in my mouth.
So I want to take a moment to consider the implications of Palworld's success on the gaming industry as a whole. Yes, there's been a storm of controversy, but beneath the uproar, we might be witnessing the birth of a new era. An era where innovation isn't just welcomed, but demanded. An era where gamers' voices can no longer be ignored by the industry's giants. This surge of success for Palworld could be the spark that lights a fire under companies like Nintendo and Game Freak. Because controversy aside, competition breeds innovation. The success of Palworld, a game that shares many similarities with Pokemon, but differentiates itself in the ways that truly matter, could be an incentive for these industry titans to push the boundaries and take their game development to the next level. I mean, imagine a world where the success of Palworld inspires a wave of innovation among game developers. A world where the bar is raised and gamers are treated to a full-on smorgasbord of new gaming experiences. I think this is a very real possibility, and Palworld's success is the proof. But regardless of the outcome, the controversy surrounding Palworld has already made its mark on the industry. It's a conversation that's needed to be had, especially as technology only gets better. And hopefully one that will lead to clear guidelines and fair practices in the industry. At the end of the day, I hope that the success of Palworld, controversies and all, can be a catalyst for a brighter and more innovative future of gaming. In my opinion, it's a testament to the power of the gaming community and a message to the big players that they need to stay on their toes, to listen to their audiences, and to continue to push the boundaries of what gaming can be. Because whether the allegations against Palworld are true or not, one thing is clear. Its success shows that gamers are ready for something new. And that, my friends, is a victory for us all.